Wait, Dex's father is. Port Charles Podcast. I am Eric, your host for this show. And this is just a special little episode here, real quick. Have some news, and I guess it's kind of more of a rumor right now. It's not really confirmed news. But I just wanted to kind of touch on something I just read and came across as it relates to Dex Heller and who his father is. Now, this first bit of information, it comes from Marie from generalhospitalblog.com, and it says, General Hospital spoilers. Dex came to Port Charles to get revenge on Sonny and Michael for taking his father from him. Jason's son wants restitution. She goes on to say, Dex is Jason's son. Dex Heller and Jocelyn Jacks have been cleverly intertwined. Their undeniable chemistry and instant attraction mirrors that of something from the past. General Hospital recaps recall how Carly understands her daughter's reasons for helping Dex, and in turn she was willing to help Josh help him. General Hospital spoilers tease Joss and Dex have crossed paths to mirror the similarities between Joss and Carly. In addition, Dex and Jason are eerily similar. Fans have been calling Dex things like Sonny's new Jason and Jason 2.0. That being said, we can't help but think of a certain someone. Does Jason Morgan ring a bell? Of course, Joss and Dex are a lot like Carly and Jason. If history is going to repeat itself in its own new way, Jocelyn follows in Carly's footsteps. Joss reflecting a young Carly as Dex does Jason makes for a smart way to develop Dex's story. So, she then goes on to say, General Hospital rumors hint that Dex is working for both Michael and Sonny for a reason. Michael Corinthos wants to take down his father, Sonny, after he betrayed Carly with Nina Reeves. He secretly hired Dex to pose as Sonny's trusted enforcer. GH rumors speculate Dex is ready and willing because he thinks Michael and Sonny both owe him something. He wants the father and family he never had, and he blames Sonny for that. Dex thinks Michael is ungrateful to turn his back on his father when Dex himself never got to know his own. So, what do we think? Do we think that Dex is Jason's long-lost son? This also, Danny Lasher with celebratingthesoaps.com pretty much kind of had the same thing to say, but whereas Marie on generalhospitalblog.com does not indicate who the mother is. And that was the one thing I thought of. I thought, well, who could the mother be? I mean, we've seen Jason go from Jason Quartermain to Jason Morgan, and he's never really been off the show other than when he was presumed dead and being held in a Russian institution, whatever you want to call it. So who could the mother have actually been? My first thought was, well, it can't really have been Keisha from when they were in high school because they broke up when he became when he became Jason Morgan and started working for Sonny, and we saw Keisha for a while after that. So it can't be Keisha's kid. So who is it? And Danny Lasher on celebratingthesoaps.com actually says that she believes it is Karen Wexler. So I don't know, because I also saw an article written by Danny on celebratingthesoaps.com a few days prior to this where she was saying that she believed that Dex was Sonny's son with Karen Wexler because of the time that Sonny ran a strip club and Karen worked for him and things like that. I don't know. A lot of that doesn't really add up as far as timelines go. I believe Karen has been back in town. It actually says here, she skipped town in 93, but hopped back over to Port Charles from time to time over the years before her death in 2003. So to me, it's like, okay, so if Dex is Jason's son with Karen Wexler. First of all, we never got to see Jason and Karen together. Sonny and Karen might make a little more sense, even though we really never saw them together either. But where has Dex been then for the last 19 years? Who knows? But this is kind of the rumor and innuendo, I guess, if you will, that Dex is possibly Jason Morgan's son. It would be interesting. It would definitely be a twist. But I don't know. I don't know if I see that because it's hard for me to wrap my mind around the timeline of everything, of how this could be logically possible. If you think it could be possible or you see a way that I'm not seeing, please definitely let me know, and we'll revisit this. But I like the Dex character. I like what he's doing. Like I said in previous podcast episodes, that he definitely reminds me of Jason, but I think that's what the writers are going for. So anyway, what do you think? Do you think that Dex could be Jason's son? Could he be Sonny's son? Could it be Sonny's son with Karen Wexler? Or could this be Jason's son with Karen or someone else? Either way, let me know what you think. Give me feedback on this. And yeah, we'll see how this shakes out. So thank you for tuning in. This has been a special episode of the Port Charles Podcast.